Hello and welcome to today's live play. I see Jonathan says he'll be joining us a little bit later. He's at work. And Garrett says, let's see if his prophecy is fulfilled with a round full of fours, because round one of game 64 was full of sixes. And then round two was full of fives. I think 8 out of the 9 rolls had at least one 5 in it. I don't know if we ever had 2 5s. And then we're here on round 3. We'll see if we get all 4s. Today, we're playing with Crusaders for the first time. I'm excited to play with Crusaders for the first time here. And in Crusaders, what we're doing is trying to, you'll use a number well, I'll just read out the instructions. Use a number in an incomplete wedge to gain its benefit. So incomplete means not all the spaces have been filled in that wedge. Julie's here. Ian is here as well. So you'll use a number. So let's say I roll a 5. I'll say, okay, here's the 5. I'll gain a heart. And then starting in that wedge, I'll fill in 1 hex equal to that number. So if I roll a 5, I'll fill in one of these little hexes. And then I'll go around in this mancala and fill in another one, then another one, then another one, then another one, until I have filled in 5 hexes around that circle. If a wedge is complete, we'll skip to the next hedge. Still fill the full number of hexes. A little bit different than the expeditions realm where you can't skip over. And then you're trying to fill wedges. So you might want lower numbers because you get better resource rewards for the lower numbers, but the lower numbers don't fill in as many hexes, which makes it more difficult to complete. I think this is a really well-balanced realm, Crusaders. Of course, we have Euphoria, one of the realms that really wants pairs of dice. And then we have Lost Ruins of Arnak, which we played before. I'll talk about that as I go into it. All right. Ian says he just finished playing the 2 previous realms that we used this round or this game. We have a 6 and a 3 for turn 1. 6 and a 3. We could start out with starting out with a 3 in Crusaders seems like a great way to go. Why don't I try that? So I gain 2 coins, and then starting in that wedge, I fill in a hex, and then another hex, and then another one. I filled in 3 hexes equal to that number. That's the idea here. I don't have a pair, so I'm not going to use Euphoria. How can I use the 6 over in Lost Ruins of Arnak? So 6 would take me up this path. I need to remember how to do this. Use a number. Someone spend a resource to ascend either your magnifying glass or your book. Fill in that icon's box, and then mark and gain a benefit on that level. Okay. And the book can't go higher than the magnifying glass, so I first need to start out with a magnifying glass. And I gain one of these 3 resources. Let's go all early coins. Why not? Okay, looks good to me. Any questions about Crusaders? Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, or about Arnak or Euphoria, any of them. All right, 5 and a 3. So the prophecy is not true yet about 4s, but maybe it'll be true about 3s. 5 and a 3. I could do another 3 from Crusaders. So again, unlike Expeditions, which does have this kind of one-way time track, Mancala element to it, I don't have to start in where I last ended in Crusaders. I always start on the number that I choose. I do kind of like the idea of getting a ton of coins early. Maybe I can catch up later with some bigger numbers. So why don't I go 1, 2, 3 in Crusaders, get 2 more coins, and then 5. What can I do with the 5? 5 will cost me a heart if I do a 5 for Lost Ruins of Arnak. So I can't do that. I could use a 5 to move up here and get another one of these resources. That might be okay. Let's do that. I will use... Could I do that? 5? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a 5 to move up my book right here and gain a heart. That'll let me afford this next level if I get a 3, 4, or 5. And I could use a number in Euphoria again. I'll wait one more turn. Let's see if we roll a pair on turn 3. A 4 and a 6. 4 and a 6. So no pairs. I'm going to have to start to use Euphoria the old-fashioned way. And 4 is a good way to start in Euphoria because 4 is the first level to get us a star. So I will go with a 4 in Euphoria. Garrett says he just had so I talked about the game Balatro that Garrett and a few others recommended. Talk about that on my YouTube channel today. And he said he had his highest Balatro run right before this, got to ante 13, which is like 95 billion points. And he also got up to 70. So many points in that game. I find it interesting that like you can't do the math in Balatro. You kind of just see what happens when you complete a hand. And that's kind of exciting. So there's the 4, the 6. 6 could be great in Crusaders. Lost Ruins of Arnak. 6 is also a freebie in Lost Ruins of Arnak. I don't have to pay a cost. You know, why don't we do that? I'm going to fall behind on Crusaders, but I'll catch up later. Here's a magnifying glass. I will gain a star. I'll get an early star from Arnak because I have all these coins from Crusaders. And let's use 1 coin as a 1 just to get 2 pumpkins, just to get that started a little bit. All right, turn 4. 4 and a 5. Garrett says the point salad scoring at the end really reminds me a lot of tabletop games. Yeah, definitely for Balatro. I can definitely see that. 4 and a 5 for Crusaders. I think I want a higher number. Oh, I could do a 4. Yeah, let's use the 4 in Euphoria because I know I can't use a pair of 4s anymore in Euphoria. There's another star for Euphoria. Over here in Lost Ruins of Arnak, so I could use a 1. I could use a low number if I create a number down here. Yeah, let's use the high number in Crusaders. That will give us a heart, or give me a heart. I keep saying us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will use a low number. Let's go with a 1, and it also uses a pumpkin over here in Lost Ruins of Arnak to move up this path, get that magnifying glass, and gain another. Let's go with a star and a heart. That's a nice combo. Star and a heart. I think that's it. I can use, of course, the book. If I get a 6, I could use the 6 right there and get a star. I could also use the book again. I could use the book over here. Yeah, I have a lot of different options in Lost Ruins of Arnak. I'm feeling pretty good about that right now. Turn 5. A 2 and a 4. 2 and 4. Still no pairs in Euphoria, but that's okay. 2 and a 4. I need to use these big numbers in Crusaders, I feel like, at least. Although the 4 is the only number I can use in Lost Ruins of Arnak, so maybe I need to use that there. Okay, let's use the 4 in Arnak. Is that the only possibility? I'm here. I could go over here with a 3, but yeah, I can't do much with that. So yeah, let's use the magnifying glass to go up to this tier with a 4. There's a heart, and I'll gain a star and another coin. So here's another star. Here's a coin. That was the 4. The 2. I feel like I'll probably just use 1s in Euphoria. So let's use a 2 in Crusaders. 1, 2 in Crusaders, which I'm loving so far. Such a clever realm. I think Carell designed this one. I think so. This was one of the earlier realms. Maybe I designed this one. I don't know. But Carell definitely. Let's see what the packaging says. No, Seth Jaffe. Okay, the designer of Crusaders actually designed it. Sorry, Seth. Didn't mean to not give you credit there. Thank you for designing this realm and for letting us create the realm in Crusaders. 2 and a 4. Let's use a 1 in Euphoria to get another star. Okay, so I'm going to have to start to move up the book in Arnak. And yeah, big numbers in Crusaders. Turn 6. A pair of 5s. Those are some big numbers. I like that. And I can use a pair for a variety of things. Let's start with a pair or the 5 in Crusaders. So it'll be a heart. We know we're getting a heart. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, we'll skip over completed wedges if and when that happens. I actually don't love the 5 in Euphoria. I don't think I want to use the 5 there. So let's use the other 5 over here in Arnak. And here is the challenge. I would rather go that way, but it's okay. I'll use the book over here. I will spend a heart in Arnak and gain this other star. What are you all up to this weekend? Are you all have any games planned this weekend? we are going to see Dune tonight, the new Dune movie. Looking forward to that. And then we have disc golf on Sunday. And I think we'll probably play some more 7th Citadel on Saturday. I'm hoping to do that. Also have a little play testing to do, as always. Turn 7. Yeah, I'm not going to use those pair of 5s in Euphoria. Oh, but I did mean to use a 1 in Euphoria. Before I roll, here's that other 1 in Euphoria to get another star. All right, turn 7. A 2 and a 5. I think this is just the week of 5s here. 2 and a 5. 5, again, is good in Crusaders. What do I need over here for this book? For the book, I need a 5. Maybe I could duplicate that. And the 2 is actually perfect in Euphoria, so I'm okay with using the 2 over there. Maybe I won't use Crusaders, or maybe I'll double. Yeah, let's use the 2 here in Euphoria. There's another star because 1 plus 2 plus 4 is still in this range of 4 to 10. Doing well on stars in Euphoria. The 5. Yeah, let's use the 5 over here in Arnak. The book right there. Here's another star in Arnak. Doing well in Arnak. And I think I will copy the 5. I think I need to go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3. Copy the 5 to use in Crusaders. Here's another heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've now completed this wedge. I'll do scoring at the end of the game, but I've completed a wedge. That's great. Ian says I can use a 2 in Arnak. I must have missed that. Oh, yeah, you're right. I could have gone over here to use that too. Totally right, Ian. Thank you, Ian. Ian said that the Young Dubliners are playing this weekend, and we go every year when they're in town. They're a Celtic rock band. I think I have heard of them. Oh, no, Julie has COVID. I'm sorry, Julie. You've been playing this whole week with COVID. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling sick? Or are you just trying to look out for those around you by not spreading it? Or some combination of the two. I hope you're not feeling too ill. Garrett says he's doing the Star Wars Unlimited pre-release event. That's exciting. I have a starter pack ordered. I'm excited to play that. And he says that Allie has a horse that she is spending some time with, and he's going to spend some time with her on Sunday. And Terry B. Crafty says this weekend they're getting the house cleaned and getting ready to head to Dice Tower West on Tuesday. That's exciting. That'll be a fun time. My coworkers are getting ready to go to Gamma this week. I'm not going to Gamma, but they are all going. 6 and a 4 for turn 8. I'm loving these high numbers for Crusaders. I need that 6. Yeah, what can we do with that 6? So I filled in this one. So I need actually a low number now in Arnak. Let's go with a 6 in Crusaders. That gets me another coin, which I definitely want. So 1, 2, 3. Skip over that. 4, 5, 6. Filling in Crusaders. I love it. The 4, I know I can't use in Euphoria. I wish I could use the 4 in Lost Ruins of Arnak. I don't think I can because of I took, because this is the path I took with the book. So I really only have the option of 1, 2, or 3. So I could create a number there. I would need to spend a coin. I think that's the way to go. Unfortunately, I can't do 4s in Euphoria, but that's okay. I have an extra turn in Euphoria to figure that out. Here's 1 coin plus the coin cost to ascend up here and get a star. Oh, and I can get something else too out of it. I could copy. I could get that. Yeah, let's go with the pumpkin. Let's go with the pumpkin and a star. Final roll here. Julie says she hasn't felt great. I'm sorry about that. Bad head cold bordering on flu, but today I'm doing better than I have been. So far, the guys haven't gotten it. I'm glad your family has avoided it. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Julie. That sucks. Turn 9. Final turn here. Probably need some big numbers. Oh, I don't want to forget Euphoria. Oh, I did forget Euphoria. Oh, no, that's right. I was going to wait to the last turn and hopefully use a 2. Come on, 2. A pair of 1s on the last. Of course, now we get the pair in Euphoria. A pair of 1s. Not a great roll for Crusaders, I have to say. However, it does complete this wedge if I just use a single 1 there. If I can get a 2, I could get 2 stars out of it. I can somehow make that a 2, which I could do by manipulating the number. But I'd love to get a 2 in Euphoria as well. Lost Ruins of Arnak, I'm done with. I can forget about Arnak. 1 and 1. Oh no, with a 2, I would have to start in this wedge. So I actually would not complete. So either way, I'm only completing one number here. Let's try this. Let's go with the pumpkins. Let's go with pumpkins and get 1, 2. In Euphoria, what do I do? So I could use the pumpkins to manipulate Euphoria. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Unfortunately, I was trying to think of a way that I could somehow get a 2 a different way and then still have 3 pumpkins to use to reactivate one of these realms. I'd love to do that, but I don't think there is a way to do that. I think I need to use the 2. I need 2 pumpkins to turn this 1 into a 2 and fill in that last 2 right there, giving me that last star. So unfortunately, yeah, I don't have a third pumpkin. If I had a third pumpkin, I could turn this coin into a 2 and use it right here and get 1 more star. But I don't see a way to do it. So I think that's it. So 1 star, 1, 2, 3 stars from Crusaders. I really like that realm. I had a lot of fun with it. And then the full 12. So 15.5. Not bad. Not bad. It's no 16.2 like we saw from Julie yesterday. I think Jonathan had 16.1. But 15.5, I'm happy with that. So close to even getting a little bit more from Crusaders. That's a really satisfying realm to fill in. Julie got a 15.9. Garrett got 16.1. Maybe that's what Garrett got yesterday too. Great scores there. Thank you all for playing along. We didn't see any perfect scores this week. No 18s, but maybe someone in the future will somehow get an 18 from one of these realms. But still a lot of fun to play. I appreciate you all hanging out and playing these realms with me this week. I always have a good time with it. And Ian got a 16.3 and 16.6 on the previous round. That's a great score, Ian. Well done. And for anyone watching this in the future, feel free to let me know your score in the comments. And you can remind me that I got a 15.5 here, and hopefully you have a better score than I did, that you had fun as I did. Garrett says he didn't have a round 2 score. He couldn't find one of the realms. Yeah, he couldn't find the whatever we had over here on the right. I think you couldn't find that one. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Julie, I hope you feel better. Garrett, I hope you have fun at the pre-release. And Ian, thanks for hanging out and playing along today. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in a few weeks for more. And I'll see you for our e-newsletter live stream next Wednesday. I'll be on Facebook Live then. Take care. Bye.